Alright, hey guys, what is going on? It is Hasselhoffman8 here, coming at you with my first video on this channel. As you can see, we are in FIFA 17 right now. I used to put out some content from Modern Warfare 2 back when I was entering college for machinima. And once I started college, I kind of fell off and stopped doing that. So I'm kind of trying to get back into the swing of things. I know it's been a long time since I did that, but I'm finally at a place where I am settled in my job, and I'm enjoying playing this game for the most part. There's some things that irritate me, but for the most part I really do enjoy playing this game. And it's fun for me to make these videos. I enjoy putting this content out, whether it's accepted or not. Whether anybody sees it or not, I don't care. It's just fun for me to do this kind of thing. So I'm going to do it. And I thought, why not start off with kind of going through the end of FIFA 17, getting in preps for FIFA 18, because I will be starting to do hopefully some live streaming and more content videos when that comes out. I have the Icon edition pre-ordered, and I am very excited for that. So for this first video, I figured I'd kind of give a little introduction to what's going on, and then move into what squad I have, what kind of tactics I use, my formation and everything, and then what I plan on doing moving forward. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Taylor. Obviously, my last name is Hoffman. It just made sense to make my username Hasselhoffman. I'm a big David Hasselhoff fan, so this is the first FIFA I've ever played. I enjoy it. I played soccer growing up for 13 years, from the time I was 4 till I was 17. I played on a couple different club teams. Nothing too special or anything, but I did play at a higher level, and I very much enjoy the sport. I enjoy watching it, everything about it. So I enjoy playing this game as well, and putting out content is what I want to do. It's not going to make me money or anything. It's just something to do after I get off my work to wind down, is to put out this content, play this game. So we'll start off with my lineups, which throughout this, well, I started in January. So since January, my lineup has changed drastically throughout the times. And I got a couple of fortunate packs early on in the game where I packed a Ronaldo and a Messi that helped my funds incredibly. And it wasn't any of the high rated, it was their normal versions, but still, those are very good cards to get either way. And so that kind of helped me build my team, and from there I've managed to put together better teams as we move forward. Generally sticking with the 4-3-2-1 just because I like the connections you get from that. It's generally pretty easy to match people up, and once I got that Heung-min Son, it was over. It had to be the 4-3-2-1. He had to be in the starting 11, and I will not put anyone in the starting 11 unless they're on 10 count. I will not put that David Luiz back at center back to play instead of Michael Keane, and then throwing in, you know, a center man. I don't do that just because I have connection issues sometimes, so I need my players to be on 10 count. I need them to be at their maximum potential. And in game, I might trade them. I have used David Luiz at center back in game, but he won't start there. And he is a phenomenal defender. I can't praise him and Xabi Alonso enough. But as you can kind of see on my team, it's a lot of light blue and a lot of purple, a lot of untradeable cards. And what you can also tell, why I have a goalie on here is just for a red card. If I get a guy with a red card, you have to put him in the reserves. So I have someone there just as a kind of placeholder. And it's an untradeable goalkeeper. And also Fabra is untradeable as well, and so is David Villa. And then we move up here, and I packed Lallana in the Team of the Season untradeable tournament. So he is also an untradeable card. And so really, ultimately, I have Antonio Valencia, Michael Keane, David De Gea, Marcos Alonso, and Sadio Mane are my tradables. And honestly, I could trade them in for different players, but not really better players. There's Kyle Walker at right back who I could get, but again, same rating, not terribly much better. Michael Keane, I couldn't trade him in for anyone better. He's only worth like 50K, I think. So I would have a grand total of 70,000 coins. Oh, he's only worth 28,000. So I'd have a grand total of 50,000 coins. And that won't get me a better center back yet. Now, I will get, well, I don't know if I'll get the Espilicueta or not. We're kind of nearing the end of the game, so I'm pretty much going to stick with this. But David De Gea is the best basic goalkeeper you can get for the BPL. And then you can't upgrade Marcus Alonso. So that's kind of where I'm at. We start in the 4-3-2-1, like I said, because of the links, because I want Heung-min Son on 10 chem, and so I can't really interchange people before the game starts because everyone's untradeable, so I can't really upgrade anymore. But we are pretty much where we need to be. So in game, I would switch to the 4-3-1-2. I would take out Ibrahimovic because he is too slow for me. I have that catalyst card on him, but he is still a freaking just sloth. I mean, he is so slow. So I'll bring in Torres for Ibrahimovic. I'll bring in Xabi Alonso for Sadio Mane, and I'll move Xabi Alonso down to where Adam Lallana is, and Lallana will take over the cam position, which Lallana has been a very good central attacking midfielder. It only shows that he's got 37 goal contributions for 44 games, but honestly, I don't give up enough goals for that, for me to need more than a couple goals a game. And to get that kind of contribution from an attacking mid is good for me. Now, what I do is, so David Luiz and Dele Alli will stay in their positions. They'll still be there. Three of the back four will stay the same. Michael Keane will be subbed out for Philipp Lahm, who is an exceptional right back and central back. I have not had issues with him coming in and playing central back. And between Lahm and Xabi Alonso, their defending is beautiful. So I'll have Xabi Alonso on the right central mid, David Luiz on the left central mid. Both of them will be set to stay back while attacking and stay on the edge of the box in game. And Xabi Alonso is a low attacking, medium defending player. So he is prime for those tactics. And he does just that. He will stay back. He'll come forward on set pieces and stuff, but that's expected. He will be back when you need him back, and that's the same said for David Luiz. He's set on stay back and stay on the edge of the box. And if you are having your opponent go on the counterattack, I promise you by the time he makes it to the other end, David Luiz will be in the play somehow or another. He always makes it back. And so I can't say enough about him. He is a little off as an attacker, but I love him as a defensive player, which is really what I use him for. Because of my play, I tend to be more defensive-minded. I'm very good at playing defense. I can be good at playing offense. It's just, it depends on how my passing is. My passing is so sporadic. This weekend I started 15-1. My passing was all right around 85% for those games. And then 3 out of the next 4 games I lost, and my passing was in the mid-70s. And the same happened at the end. I was 25-5 with 10 games left, and I finished, I was 22-5 with 13 games left. And I won 3 games and lost 10. And my passing was absolutely atrocious in those last games. So I'm not sure what it is, but there are games where I just cannot pass, and that's a huge downfall to Dele Alli. His 3-star weak foot is tough to deal with in those manners, but offensively I am pretty sound when I'm making proper passes. Defensively, I'm almost always sound. I am a very good defender, very good at cutting off passing lanes and moving in when I need to move in. I still need to figure out how to get my AI to put more pressure on the ball, because it seems like when my opponent is passing, my defenders stay 3 to 5 yards away from the guy receiving the ball. it could be a 20-yard pass, and my guy will still be 5 yards away from him by the time that ball gets there. So I don't know what I need to change on my custom tactics, but something does need to change there, and I'll need to figure that out. But as for my custom tactics, I think it's probably pretty basic. 70 speed, I love moving fast. I set, as soon as the game starts, I'll set it on counter attack, and I will set it to team pressure. And the team pressure I assumed would be, what I need to put the pressure on the passes, but what back to that. Passing, I put at 30. From what I understand, the lower the number here, the closer your guys are together. So you don't have as much distance in between your passes. And the reason I have it so low is because, like I said, there's games where I just absolutely struggle passing and cannot hit my wide open guys, so I tend to keep that lower, so my guys try to stay closer to one another and make easier passes. And honestly, I'm not entirely sure what all of this does in chance creation. I'm not sure that it does a whole lot. I haven't really noticed. But once we get down to pressure I put at 45. That way my guys don't go too high up the pitch. They generally keep their line on the defensive side of the semicircle at the midline. And so, if I do get countered, my 2 central backs will be back far enough that they can still keep in the play. Aggression I have at 60. I could probably turn that up a little bit and check it out and see if my guys would come up farther on the ball. But I'm not sure what that one is, honestly. Team width I kept at 50 just because that's whatever. It's even. And then obviously cover, I don't like that offside trap. So that's pretty much it for this first video. I'm going to try to put another one out either tomorrow or Thursday with some actual gameplay. And we will continue from there. I hope you guys enjoyed. If anyone watched, you guys can subscribe if you want. I will put as much content out as I can until FIFA 18, and then once FIFA 18 hits, man, it's going to go off. So bear with me for a little bit as I get used to this, the editing, the whole talking over and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and